Hey there, today I want to show you my process for writing, and I'm going to use a couple of programs to do that. And I'm doing this as part of if you're watching this video somewhere else on YouTube or something, I'm doing this as part of an article that I wrote on how to document processes for businesses, because without a process, nothing can be measured. You can't efficiently measure anything anyway without a process that you know happens, and then you can tweak the process and make it better. So what I wanted to do on this video is actually show my process for my writing process. I almost feel like Austin Powers there with that verbiage. But anyway, I just want to show you how I write. So when I write an article, I use ChatGPT to help me, kind of as an assistant. I don't use it to write the article. The article is all mine, comes out of my head. I write it. It doesn't do that. I don't even ask it to change it other than punctuation. It has made me kind of lazy. I don't really pay much attention to punctuation because it will fix it. All I got to do is write and get the thoughts from my head onto my article, and then I can go from there. But I use it to really speed up a lot of other processes. So I still have to get tags and categories and a graphic to go with it and a meta description and all that kind of stuff. And I need a title that's going to be good and kind of get people to want to read it. And I use ChatGPT for all of that stuff. So I use to document this. I'm going to offer you the document at the end, and you can, just let me know where you want me to email it, and I'll email it to you. So you don't have to worry about trying to write any of this stuff down, because you'll have the video. I'll also send you the process that I document here on this screen. And for that, I'm going to use this program called, let me see. Let me get back out of this. All right, so I'm using scribehow.com, and it's free. They do have a pro version. I have never used the pro version. I just use the free version, and it works fine for me. All you have to do is, like I said, I just want to reiterate, it has to be done in Chrome, because this software works in Chrome. The web browser Chrome. And so whatever you're documenting has to be done on this. So if you're doing a process in some kind of Google Doc or any other kind of software that's online, you open a browser and you open the thing and then you do your process, that will work. So here we're going to do new, create a scribe, and it's going to ask me what scribe I want to create. I'm going to say new one. So now it's capturing the browser. What I'm going to do is go over here to ChatGPT, and I'm going to ask it to, okay, and then I need to copy my article. Let's get rid of this Scribe Pro. So I just copy and paste my article into ChatGPT and click the go button, and here it comes up with it. So you can see it's writing it, rewriting it, but it's still my words. It's just adding punctuation and everything in the proper place so that when you read it, it's better than me ignoring my punctuation. Now, I will say that with ChatGPT, if you're going to do this, you can ask it to check grammar, but it will change your entire article. I mean, it's the verbiage and everything. It's still your thoughts, but I don't particularly care to do that, because I feel like these are my articles. They are written by me, and this program will make me sound more eloquent than I really am, but it just doesn't come across as original or real to me, so I don't do it. I keep my verbiage as is. I just have this check the like I say, the spelling and the punctuation. Now, the next thing I want to do, I've got a title that I've come up with, but what I need to do is I want to get something that will kind of maybe grab somebody a little better than my title that I've got, because I've just got something. So I'm going to use, I'll show you this prompt here in a second. And like I said, I will give you this process here, but you can see what it's doing. I mean, it's coming up with 10 titles, and notice that I asked it, that business owner, it would entice business owners to read my article. So these, you can see these titles. Now you can go through here. Sometimes I don't use them. Most of the time I use one of them or maybe a combination of two of them, and I enjoy doing that. What I'm going to show you from here is I want to show you, I use Canva for my image, and I'll show you ChatGPT will also prompt you to what type of image to put with it if you want. I use the same image all the time. So like I said, I use Canva, and I kind of go with these titles. So where's that program? So I might put revolutionize your workflow and put that here, and then the second part of that, where was revolution? The game-changing process documentation technique, and I would put that down here, and maybe vice versa. I don't really have a set way that I do that, but that's the way I think about it anyway. Okay, the next thing I need, I've got titles. I really need a decent category, so I am putting this on a blog, so I'll ask it, what is a good, ask it for the blog category. It'll come up with that. Business operations and management, I like that. Productivity and efficiency, I like both of those, and I will probably use both of those. So the next thing I'm going to want is tags. Notice too, if you choose to do this and use this these prompts, you'll get something different almost every time, and you can word this just a little bit different to get a completely different article, or not article, but a completely different response from ChatGPT. Also, I am on the free version of ChatGPT. This is not ChatGPT 4, so you should be able to use this as well. Now I'm going to get the tags, because you got to have tags. And like I said, if it doesn't always give you what you want, but you can continue to work with it. These prompts will be starting places for you, and you might get what you want and think that's great. You might think, it could be a little better. Just add something in there. Something I like to do when creating processes a lot of times is tell it, most people don't read above a 6th grade reading level. So I'll ask it to, I was helping my wife do a process for her company, and we told it to don't write any higher than a 4th grade reading level. She has people that work for her that don't speak English. The cool thing with that is once that process was created, we could go in and tell ChatGPT, write this process in Spanish, and it'll write it out in Spanish. Now, we don't speak fluent Spanish, so we do take it to somebody who does speak fluent Spanish and make sure that everything's correct. But it is a great starting point, and it is a huge time saver. Like I said, I just use it as an assistant, and I love it. So here are my blog tags now. I've got that. So I also need, I'm gonna blow your mind here in a minute with some stuff. I didn't. Now see, there's something cool. I didn't put the space in there. It knew what I wanted. It did it. So it always makes these meta descriptions too long. So I will wind up trimming this down, but it's just a great starting point. And if you ever want to write something and you're not sure what to write about that day, ask it for suggestions. I could ask it everything I've written so far. I'm on a 365-day writing process. I'm going to write every day for 365 days is my plan. And I don't have 365 titles to write about. I did come up with, I don't know, I probably have 50 to 75 that I came up with that I thought people would like to know. So I've got that much, but as I go, I write down new ideas every day, but I can always go to ChatGPT too and ask it, what would a business owner want to hear about, what kind of article, and then go from there. So I've got meta description. Now here we go. If you're going to use AI for your graphic, you can ask ChatGPT. Well, let me say, what would be a good graphic to go? Sorry, I have a hard time writing and talking at the same time. So here it's giving you good graphic to go with this. Well, an image represents a streamlined workflow and an interconnected network of processes. Cool thing is, well, see, so here it's giving you some actual things that you might be able to go find a picture. But if you're using Midjourney or you're using DALL-E for image creation, you can just put this into that. Give me this, and it'll do it. You'll come up. It just makes this so much faster. Now here's where things kind of get interesting. If you're using social media and you're writing a process like this or a document like this, you can tell it, give me tweets. I should have written these prompts down. I use them so much. I mean, I'm not verbatim all the time, but I use them. So you can see now it's giving you tweets. You can link to the article, and it's even giving you hashtags. So it's pretty cool. And you can do this with any social media that you're using. If you're using Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, Twitter, whatever else, just tell it you want posts for that. Give me 10 posts for this article on this platform, and it'll do it. It, again, simplification. And it all came down to, the thing I like about this is it all comes down to, I wrote the article. It is my words. It's my thoughts. It's my thing. This is my process. But this just speeds it up. It's like having a assistant that just does it quickly, and they're always there. Now the cool thing is, once you get this done, if you're going to use ChatGPT, you can use this for a lot of things in business. You can use it for HR stuff. You do need somebody. I will give a disclaimer here. ChatGPT will give you some incorrect answers sometimes. I recently read about a lawyer who used it. He just put what he wanted in there, got it out. It gave him instances of cases that had been done in the past. They were fake, and he wound up getting in trouble. I don't know what else happened to him. Doesn't matter. For my purposes, the software can be incorrect, so you still have to know what you're talking about. You have to be able to say, yes, this is good, no, this isn't good. And if it does give you things to reference, check those references and make sure they're actual references, because it will tend to make things up. But the cool thing is, if you're doing something like this, like I said, or an HR process or any other process that's done online, now you can, with Scribe, and it's scribehow.com, you can come over and you can create that Scribe, and it will give you the whole process that you can now hand off to somebody else and say, do this, and they've got the exact prompts and stuff to do it. So let me just go ahead and finish this because I'm done with that. So we say complete the capture, and it will do that. And now you can see it gives you screenshots. It gives you the actual prompts that I used, and it continues. Then the nice thing is, maybe like this one, it came up with the quotes that there's nothing there. Well, I don't want that, obviously. So you just go here and you say delete this step. Yes, I'm sure. You can also, if you would rather not say click here, you can open this up and you can rewrite that. So you can modify this like you like. You can share it, you can download it, and hand it off to a team member. So it's an incredible tool. I love this thing. For making processes. There's no easier way, because it'll be quicker for you too, because you'll just go and do what you do. You won't be explaining it throughout the process. So that's it. Scribehow.com along with ChatGPT. process. I hope you've enjoyed this. If you've got any questions or anything, as always, comment below. I do read those and I will respond. Also, you can email me. Just check out the contact page at davidhawk.me and you can shoot me a quick email. Ask me anything you like. Thanks for watching and appreciate it. I'm going to go. Like I said, if you've got any questions, please ask below. I think I've added everything in here. And if you want this process, there's going to be an email somewhere, an email box that says send me the process on this page, and just put your email address in there. Let me know where you want it sent, and I will send that right to you. So thanks again for watching. Talk soon. Bye.